anything that's bothering you in this current moment, anything that is bothering you, anything that you are frustrated and irritated with, is simply a reflection of something that's existing within you that is created and manifested out in your reality for you to perceive in this current moment. And in the perceiving of that and in the awareness of that which is frustrating you, that which is irritating you in this moment, the awareness of that is the opportunity to transcend that old program, to transcend that old story, that old operating system that is running in your human body. And your awareness from source, your God presence, can become aware of this irritation, this frustration, this triggering event, this thing that is taking over your nervous system, your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and putting you in an irritated state. The irritated state that you're experiencing from whatever it is that's triggering you, from whatever it is that is bothering you, is a very familiar and usual state that we, you, us, we all experience. We're all in our own different dynamics and creating our own realities. And as we're experiencing the realities we're creating, they're feeding back to us like a loop. And as we put out this program, this energy, what comes back to us is that same thing that we're putting out. And as we distinguish and see, oh, this person is bothering me. What they're saying to me is frustrating. I feel unappreciated. I feel unloved. I feel criticized. I feel discouraged. They're giving me this experience of that. That is the opportunity to realize who you are above the transcendent self, above this event that's taking place, to witness that, to see, oh, I am manifesting, I am creating in my life this event of feeling underappreciated, of feeling criticized, of feeling poor, of feeling weak, of feeling unconfident. I'm creating that in my experience right now. It is reflecting to me through this person, through this circumstance, through this failure, through this thing. This is a familiar experience. This is not something that you have just felt for the very first time. You would have felt this many, many, many times. In some sense, it is part of the essence of who you are. It creates the makeup of this current state being. But if you are to transcend, for lack of a better word, transmute, to elevate, to raise yourself to your highest self, to the highest version of who you are, to your truest vibration, to your highest version of you, you must, in the moment, be able to transmute and transcend these experiences, to transform them and see, oh, here I am creating this reality again. Here I am creating this experience, creating these feelings and thoughts and this whole reality for me in myself right now. And it looks like it is happening outside of you. It looks like, no, I'm not the one creating this reality. It's that person. She is saying mean things to me. He is saying mean things to me. They are doing this to me. I'm not doing this to me. Life is doing this to me. Life is making me feel poor. Life is making me feel bad. Life is making me feel sad. People are making me feel lonely. All of these experiences, all of these things, this person did this. They didn't compliment me. They didn't encourage me. They criticized me. All of these things are feeding into an already preset system that wants to continue to loop itself in your life. It's a continuous loop that wants to continually loop and loop and loop and recreate the same experience, these same circumstances, this same life over and over and over again. The repetition of it. But the access, your access, our access in this reality is to be conscious and aware. Awareness grants choice. Your awareness grants choice. If you are not aware of what's happening, that this triggering is created by you, and the trigger is your access. The trigger, that being triggered is your knock on the head. It is the literal knock on your head saying, wake up. This is not part of who you are and the reality that you want to be in. Not because you need to change what's triggering you, but you need to move beyond it and raise beyond it and get into a new level of existence, a higher level of you. So if you're interacting with that person and they are criticizing you, or they are complaining, or there's something about whatever is happening is bothering you, being aware of that and noticing, oh, this is the lower vibration of experience that I've been in. Now, they will still continue to maybe do those things, but for you to elevate yourself, you must move beyond being triggered about whatever else is happening in your life. You must move beyond the irritation and the frustration and whatever experience you're having from your circumstances, because you will not be able to powerfully interact with the circumstances that you're dealing with if you are stuck at the same vibration as those circumstances. You must elevate yourself. You must become the Buddha, the Jesus, the Christ energy above these things in which you're dealing with. You must transcend them. But your first access is awareness. Your first access is noticing that frustration and irritation, that disharmony, the disalignment in your experience of life. Anywhere where you are not feeling joy, you are stuck in a lower vibration. And you can move to a higher vibration. You can become the new you, the higher level of you. You can become that. It is your access in every moment. Now, why is this valuable? Well, it's not just the value that you experience from actually enjoying the circumstances that you're in and the life that you're in, being able to fly above the turbulence, fly above where people are operating on levels of irritation and frustration and lack and poverty and illness and disease, and being able to fly above those levels and above those things and be in smooth flight. It's not just that amazing experience that you get to cruise through life on an easy mode. That's one benefit. The other benefit is you get to create then the life of somebody that cruises through life. Because up until this point, you have been on a rotation and living a life. We all have, I have, this human here, living in the life of that struggle soul, that struggle spirit, and continuing on that path. And when you transcend and you move above and you operate consistently, continually bring yourself out of the triggered state and out of the irritated, out of the low repetition, and you're continually bringing yourself and living in a higher level, you will manifest a new level of life. The level of life that you're creating is the one that you're creating. And if you want to create a new level, you have to transcend continually out of the level that you're currently in. So to raise your vibration to the next level, you must do that on a continuous basis, continually raising yourself to the next level of your life, living in the next vibration, the next experience, the next level of power and grace and happiness and joy. So as you bring yourself up from this space day to day to day and practice consistently, whatever you need to do to generate yourself, continue to bring community into this, bring other people to lift yourself into the new level, you will be able to then create a life up here, up in a new experience. So then you will be rotating in this level. You will be creating and fulfilling these experiences and manifesting experiences from up here. And then there will be the next level beyond that level. After you're creating these experiences and you're familiar with those, you'll be thinking about where else you could elevate that vibration into the next level of your experience. We are souls having this human experience, living through this very unique spirit that we have. We all have our unique expression, our unique selves, experiencing a very unique human experience in this life. And our purpose is to continue to transcend, to continue to grow, continue to connect more with our true self, our source, our essence, our God, our Christ, continue to elevate ourselves to the experience of that highest levels in this current physical 3D world that we live in this current human experience, to continue to elevate our vibration and lift ourselves into a higher consciousness. And as most of us lift ourselves into our higher consciousness and the consciousness of humanity expands, the vibration of humanity expands, the experiences and the feedback loop, not only that we are creating, but the collective consciousness is creating and manifesting and pulling towards and having experience and expand in our lives. That expands, and the world around us grows as we grow, as we expand, as everything continues to expand and grow and become better. So it is simply not just you are doing this to feel better about your life right now. You are creating and transcending to transcend for others, to expand the consciousness of and vibration of the world and other people and everything